Hey guys, hey, it's me, Jimmy Lou with the Messy Craft Corner. Come check out what's in my project box, y'all, and let's get started on a fun new book. I have a fun book idea. I should have grabbed some paper, but I'll have Larry do it for us. So hang out. We're gonna have us a little fun. I'm excited, you guys. Check this out. I have a project box that I've been collecting some things in, and as you're getting here, I want you to see some of the stuff that I have collected, including this package my daughter saved me from my granddaughter's goldfish crackers. You see it? Whoop woo! Hello. We can use these as ephemera, so I'll be showing you how we'll do that eventually. That's in the project box. Hello, Annette. Hello. I'm going to keep this out because there's some pages from this that I want to sew into my signatures. Now, I'm planning to make a 2-signature hidden spine, so hang tight while we're going to do that here in a minute or two. I do have this storybook, and I was going to put this in. Look, it's falling apart anyways. But I think what I'm going to do, because I don't have ephemera, I think, see, there's scribbles and stuff in it. I'm going to use the ephemera. I'm going to cut out the pictures that are in it, and we're going to use it for ephemera. I do have this leftover paper pack for a book that I made for my nephew that has some chipboard stickers in it. And I'm not sure what papers are left, but these were the original papers that were in it. This came from Hobby Lobby. Hey, Debbie. Go, Joe! We're going to keep him in prayer. It's his last radiation treatment today. Woohoo! I got some ribbon in here. And I got some things at Joann's when I went for their clearance. There's some buttons, okay? So I got some buttons there. I have some frames and some of these. Also, here's another activity book that I can use pictures from. Perhaps. We'll see. Maybe. We'll see what we're going to do there. Otherwise, I might give it to my granddaughter. Hello, Tony. How are you? And then I have this paper pad that I picked up when I was thrifting. And it is all Mickey paper. So I'm going to be using this Mickey and Minnie paper for... Basically, I'm going to be using it for the ephemera stuff that's in it. Because, like I said, what I have, there's not any ephemera with, okay? But look at that. Someone was like laminating the paper, so I don't know what their project was, but we can use the Mickeys from this for in our book, okay? All right. I also have a Disneyland bookmark. Not sure where that came from, but I do have it. I also have this little field guide. And again, I don't have any ephemera to go in it, but I also know that if I am careful, these are sewn in here in a way that I can probably add some. Hello, Linda. Hello. So I'm just looking for something that'd be fun to stick in here. Let's see. All right, so see here, this has, it's sewn in. Hold on. Sometimes you have to really fold these backwards to be able to snip that twine or that thread that's sewing it together. And that's what I'm doing. I'm just breaking that thread. And then we can take this out. See? We can take these out. Look at, these are all Mickey Mouse magazine. How fun are these, right? So this is all like, that kind of stuff, right? Collectibles and stuff. So there's a lot in here. Maybe we find something else we can use that has the mouse. Hello, everybody. How is everybody today? Everybody doing good? I like how it has this about the Mickey Mouse there, but can't seem to find where it went together. There we go. Look at I'm just real careful, and I pop that out of there. Now I've got some Mickey Mouse ginger ale, some Walt Disney stuff. This can get sewn right into a signature if we like, right? It's entirely up to us. whatever we want it to do. It's ours. Our book. Where's the center of this one? Come on now. Give it up. So, who has ever done a mouse book? And we're going to try not to say the D word or the MM word too much, because there's a lot of copyrights and that kind of stuff. So, we're just going to be real cautious with it. I am using most of, well, I'm using the stuff as it was intended. Okay, so that's really where you're, so I see my daughter is here. I got a beautiful video of my granddaughter and my granddaughter playing together, which was really nice. So look at this one. This is a good one. There's the comic book, the plate, and so I got two. So I'm good. So I do have this that I can pick and choose some ephemera from. Here are my fabrics that I want to use, my outside, my inside. Okay, and then I have some things in here. Here's some of this. I do have some of this. I have some pins. Look at these, you guys. There's one stuck to this. So when I doing jewelry, I tend to save these, right? So I've got a couple of them. Here's some buttons that are Mickey and Minnie. Who's excited for this? I'm like so excited. I just want to get started. Okay, so there are those. And then Grace from the Comfy Nest sent me these. Okay, so these are from Epcot, I think. Yeah. And they were for like on your wine glasses. Okay, so she sent those to me. There's a whole bunch in here. And I also have these that came from, these might have come from Walmart. So, and then I have some, these I know came from Walmart. So I got a bunch of things happening inside this project box that I'm excited to get started with. So what we're going to start with today is we're going to build the cover, and the signature is what we're going to do. And then from there, next week, we'll work on it a little more, okay? So let me just close this up, just like so. We'll get it out of my way. And we're going to pick some things from out of here. So let's see what I have for my signatures. Let me scooch this over here. So I have some printables. I just went on to Etsy and I just looked up the mouse printable scrapbook paper is what I did. And then when you do the printable scrapbook paper, this got a ding dong right there, but I'm not upset about it. You can print it vertical or horizontal, which is really nice. A tornado warning. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see how many we have here. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, got 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Tell me if you're loving it. 17, 18. And then this one with the ding dong, I won't need, okay? Okay, so that gives me 9 printable pieces per signature. So there's 9 and here's 9. And then I got 10, 11, and then I have these. Okay, so this coloring book is only printed on one side. You guys see that? So I think what we're going to do is we're going to take out ones that we can use sewn into a signature this direction, right? Because we're going to just go this way. And I'm going to leave them blank on this side because we can do other stuff with the paper. Okay, so there's that one. I have that one. Let's see if there's any other. There's Mickey. There's Minnie. There's some really cool ones in here. Okay. So if you were to get a kit from me, a little golden book kit, and Mickey was your choice, I know someone who did, so I'm just saying, you got some of this coloring book paper. I'm just trying to rip it out. All right, so there's that. And then I have this piece, and we can use this wherever, really. Because that's going to give us the 12. 12 per. And then these are really nice coloring book. This came from Dollar General. Dollar General, that's their thing. Okay, so we'll keep those in here. All right, put this to my side. All right, so I have chipboard ready to go, and we've got our signature pieces, right? So we've got these are 9, 10, 11, and 12. These ones we're going to glue down. Let me just get a little glue happening here. So how is everybody's, I almost said Wednesday, Thursday. How's everybody's Thursday? And from the Dollar General, Lori, I got it from the Dollar General. I only have my comments up on my phone right now. I don't have them on my computer. Not because I don't want to, but because, I just didn't bring my computer in here. So if I miss your comments, I'm really sorry. We are going to build our own cover. Okay, is what we're going to do. We're going to build it. And I went around and around with, I'm not sure what I really want to do here. And then I just decided, phooey on it, Jimmy Lou. Go ahead and just do what you're going to do, right? Just do it. Let's see. Oh, here's where those scissors were. I lost these a while ago. Go figure. I am going to need, shoot. Let's see, that's not going to be enough. Hang on, I'm just looking for something. I thought maybe I might have some. See, there's other things you can add too. Like I just have this down here. I have a lot of just little this and that's around. Anybody else have that in their craft room? You just have a little of this and a little of that, like this. It's just a little bit and a little bit. You know, so you could add anything like this kind of stuff in too. Oh, you got a new stove, Linda. Go you. I remember you saying you had to do a stove. Okay. I was looking to see if I had any. See, I have all of this kind of stuff, but this is like a cardstock. And if I go to use this, even though it's real pretty, I'm just going to make a mess of it. Okay. And then I was looking to see if I had any, which I don't. Oh, be a kind human. That's a nice thing to say. All right. Focus, Jimmy Lou. We're going to take these and set them to the side for right now. And we're going to start cutting down our fabric and stuff. And I have my cutter out. I'm going to do my very best to show you how I do this, okay? It may or may not go well at all. I don't really know. We'll play that game when we get to it. All right, first you want to decide how big your pages are going to be, right? So your pages, you want them to, your covers, not your pages. Your covers, you want them to be big enough to house the 8.5 by 11, but you don't want your front cover to be 5.5. 5.5 is going to be too much, all right, or too little. So 6 inches is going to give me a 1/2 inch from the edge of my folded paper out, which I'm happy with. So let's just do 6 inches. Okay, I should have did the tall one first, and I didn't. Phooey on Jimmy Lou. And then you want to do, at the very least, you want to do 8.5 high. I just do by 9. So the covers are 6 by 9. Hello, Flocking Bench Club. Oh, yours is a mouthful. We're cutting these 6 by 9. Okay. And then I need a piece that's going to be big enough to house 2 signatures. This book's going to take us a bit to get through, but it'll be fine. I do not want 3 1/4. That's a little overkill. So 9 inches high. Okay, and then when I did my bookmakers the other day, there's somebody in the craft room with us.
It's me, Larry.
Woohoo! Hello, Larry. Hey, Larry, we are going to cut this down to 2 1/4, okay? 2 1/4 inch wide spine. Okay? Now, I should have cut.
Sure, you don't mean 2 and 2.
I should have cut some felt, and I didn't.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to cut some felt. Maybe, would you mind talking to the ladies while I quick cut some felt?
No, how big do you want the pieces?
I need my felt pieces the exact same size.
2 pieces?
I need 3 pieces. All exactly this size. If you do that, I'll build my signature.
This size and 2 this size.
Yeah, so 3 pieces. 1, 2, 3.
Felt,
It's under the table. It's under the table. Okay. Ouch. That's spotted. Give me a second, you guys. We're going to build our signatures while Larry's doing that. I will tell him that you all are saying hello.
See how I came in to say hi to everybody and she just pushed me out.
I didn't push you out. You offered. You offered. I said I'll cut it. Okay. We need to take these envelopes, right? And we need to just trim off the edge at the top. So that way there'll be a kind of cool pocket for us. So I'm just trimming them down to 5 inches. Now it's open and we'll be able to fold them in half, right? Now, you know you can put envelopes through your printer. And you can print when you buy paper like this printable paper. You can totally do that. You can print right on your envelopes. My room is not a new room. It's an old room. But now that it's not cold, I'm not minding being in here. It's been like a year since, not a year. It's been, well, probably since September when it started kind of getting chilly. It gets cold in this room. And we just started working at the table, and then Raquel came to help.
Good scissors are.
Raquel had them. All right, so we're just going to fold these in half. Now, there's no rhyme or reason, except for when I open my book, what do I want to see first? You know, that's the only thing I'm really looking for, and we can do something just like so. As soon as we open our book that we're seeing this. These I'm going to put in the center of the signatures. So that's going to be my middle. Everything else is going to be kind of wherever. And then you're going to see how to do this if you have no ephemera. Because there's no ephemera with this. It's just printed scrapbook paper. Anybody use printed scrapbook paper? And I'm just kind of laying them out to see how I want it to look. When I'm looking through, right? Making sure I don't have too many of one color on top of each other. You do? Jill Brown, do you like using... I like having the convenience of all of the things, right? Of like the pockets and stuff like that, and not having to make them. But you know, this is a good learning lesson for us at this point, because you know we'll learn all about what to do if you get stuff that does not. It comes you.
Have to do a little trimming, but
Okay, that's fine. Thank you. So it comes. It says it's a 12 by 12 scrapbook paper, but I gotta tell you. It is what it is. All right, these two are the same. So I'm going to trade it out. Which is fine, because now I'm going to get a little bit of red. Oh, thank you. All right, so I kind of have it laid out. And we'll see what this looks like. So let's build a signature. Let's do this one. Then this one. There's a lot of black. There's a lot of the same color. Nope, it's 20. I use 24 pound weight cardstock or copy paper is what I use. All right, so I'm making sure that things aren't looking real similar back to back.
You okay with comments?
I am, unless you want to read some comments. Okay. All right, No, I can see them right here. All right, so the center of this signature is going to be this coloring sheet. All right, so we just got to find where do we want to go with these. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the pocket with the tag right inside there. And then I'm going to count 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we're going to put this piece from that. And I'm going down low just because levels and layers, right? Okay, so I'm going to take this. I'm going to get my bag. And I'm going to get my clips. Okay, and I'm going to clip this. Okay, we're going to clip it over here. And we're going to clip it over here. Okay, that's one signature. And then we have the other signature. We can do the same thing, right? We can fold one. These are very similar front to back. That's wild. And then we can go ahead with the pocket, and then we can just continue to build right on up, right? Oh, those are very similar too. There's 50 sheets, so I took notice there were a lot of similarities, but I'm not upset about it. When I wish they'd have been different, you know, places. I could have put them in different sections, but we're not going to cry about it. We're just going to motor right along, right? Okay, any other questions? I'm just loading them up over here. 1, 2, 3. And let's do this one as 4. So I was kind of in a hurry when I printed. You liked my Pooh Golden Book? Yeah, I was going around and around about doing a golden book with the mouse, but I decided to just start from the beginning. All right, here's my piece here, my field guide. And these are joined. They have a little bit of where the holes where the thing were. I'm not worried about that, okay? All right, so we're just folding these up. Just like so. Let's see, what do we got here? I'm going to take this one and can't trade it. We're good. We're good. It's all good. It's all good. Do. All right. So it's going to be junk journal style. Okay. Taking a little. It's 8.5 by 11 is my paper. It is very bright and cheerful. A lot more cheerful than I typically do, right? I'm usually more, I don't know, I like muted colors a little bit more than I like these bright colors. And I'm sort of restricting myself to this color palette from this character. So it's okay though. All right, we're going to take this and we're going to clip these two together. And now we're going to build the, the cover. I did that the last time I reached in this bag for a clip. Woo. Okay, so there's my signatures are ready to go. And I don't care which is my first one and which is my second one. I do kind of like this one. All right, so what I'm going to do now, put this stuff to the side, is we're going to build up the cover. Okay, so here's my spine and here's my front and my back. Now, before I go ahead and put the fabric on here, I'm going to take these and I'm going to cover them with felt. Okay, not because I think it will show through, but because I just wanted to have a little bit of padding. I did have book pages. Yep, there were pages from a book that I added. Yep. All right, let's see. I need a spoon, and I know there's one in this roundabout cart somewhere. Okay, so here we go. We are going to do this. And we're building our cover from scratch, and I'm using some Disney fabrics that I got from Hobby Lobby. So if we don't print back, you should print back to back for this. For junk journals, you should. Otherwise, you can glue your pages together back to back. But I don't really recommend that. I think over time your pages could rip, and then, you know, I mean, obviously if you let a little child handle it. If I give this book to Alara, she's going to be rough with it. Nope. Nope, I just showed Joyful Rose. Were you here? I just showed all what I put into the signature. It was all printed cards, scrapbook paper. And I didn't even put any of my own dyed paper in it this time. Well, you gasp, right? Now I'm feeling guilty, like maybe I should have. I do not put cardstock in my signatures because it's too thick, and then it gets really bulky, right? So I don't really do that. All right, I'm going to trim this off like Larry suggested. Okay, it's been raining off and on here today. How's everybody else's weather? Now, I'm not doing the inside. I'm only doing the outside. And I'm going to show you what I do is I lay this out. Okay, so this is a grid, okay? My 1 inch is all the way over here, which I'll just give you a little tip. So my 1 inch is all the way over here. As I'm doing each of these, I'm going to lay them down a little at a time, and then I'll know how big to cut my fabric. Okay, so back over here. Yeah, it becomes too stiff. You're right. Using cardstock. So, I mean, have I used cardstock? Yeah. It's not unheard of, but honestly, there's no right or wrong answer there, okay? Because there's no rules in junk journaling. But I mean, if you're gonna put cardstock in, you're maybe gonna get 6 sheets of cardstock in place of your 12 before you start having too much bulge. Yeah, we got rainy weather here. That's what we got. This one has a... He's trying to keep me on my game there. It's a little wavy. Thanks for blessing my mess. It needs it. Ooh. It's definitely still messy in here, and I gotta tell you, at this point right now, I have no place to have a sale because my studio, we took some stuff out of here and we've been going through it, and it's all over my sale table. And so I'm going to have to put it, I'm going to have to box it to put it back in here till I can get through it next week. I don't want to though, because I'm enjoying having it. All right, so there's my piece there, and then I'm scooting this up. I'm leaving that 1/4 of an inch. Okay. I kind of have an idea where this is going to land, but it's okay. I'm teaching y'all something. All right, and then how the cover is going to go together is we're going to put the fabric down, and we're just going to do it as if it were paper. Now, you could wrap your cover in paper. I thought about that, but I have this really pretty paper. I don't really want to, or fabric. I don't really want to. You got your seam binding? Oh, I'm glad. You guys, we sent out a bunch of stuff today too. So if you ordered this week from the Shopify, your orders are on the way. With the exception of Carol Wilson, I'm still building your kits. She got 2 kits, and I have to pull out her other book. All right. My lights may flicker. Larry's over in the garage. I can hear him over there. And sometimes my lights will flicker. No, my pockets I'll use cardstock for. But the paper pad that I have is paper. So I think I know I just want to be like, hang tight guys, be patient, right? Because I know like you guys get excited and you want to know all the things, right? Well, sometimes you just have to be a little patient. I'll show you all the things. It's just you have to be patient till I get to it. Like I'm not at Pockets. Pockets are a few days from now. Today's lesson is how to build the cover. Hey, hey. How is everybody today? Can you guys believe it's the first week of April is almost over? Listen, I'm going to tell you. I'm happy. I'm in a good mood. But tomorrow, my mom is going to be gone 4 years tomorrow. I can't believe it. And I was going to go to the cemetery and bring flowers. And honestly, my flowers are not blooming. And that's what I do. I bring her flowers from the garden here. And they're just not blooming right now, which is making me upset that they're not blooming. So I'll have to buy some flowers and get down there, I guess. So, okay. So right like this and this and this. Okay. So now I'm using my mat to help me measure. Now it's not, the outside is not an exact science, but here's what we have. And we're going to cover it all. And then I'm going to do a hidden spine. So right now I'm using Fabri-Tac, Tony Wilson, because now if you can't stand strong smells, let me just forewarn you about that. Okay. So it's roughly 15 inches. Okay. So when I cut my inside fabric, and I should write this down because I will forget. My inside fabric, I want to be 1/4 of an inch smaller. I'm already at 4.5 or 14.5. So I'm going to do 14.25 for the inside. These are 9 inches. So I'm going to do by 8 3/4, 1/4 of an inch smaller. Okay. Now for the outside to wrap around with, I have this really pretty fabric and we're going to use this for the outside. Now I was going to do reverse, but it's okay. Because I think I'm just going to do some Scrabble tiles and spell out the mouse, right? Okay. So the outside, I need to cut this piece. Nothing's cut. I'm cutting it right here in front of you, God, everybody, right? This fabric, I need this to be, let's see, 16, I'm going to do 17 inches. And then height-wise, I have 9. I'm going by 12. Okay, and that's just an experience thing. I know because I know. All right, let's cut that outside fabric first. I'm going to move these out of my way. The felt is going to be on the outside, and it's giving it a little bit of cushion. My fabric came from Hobby Lobby, okay? And I bought the last of it. There's not a lot of it here. So let me just tell you, if anybody wants this style fabric, you should message me because I'm not going to have enough to put it into the sale. But I want, if you need some for a book, you can always message me. Okay, so here we go. What'd I say I needed? I have it written down, but I moved my card. Oh, all right. This is the outside fabric. We're going 17 inches. All right. So let me just get this folded in half like this. Okay. And I'm going to put it up here like so. And I'm lining it up straight along the edge, and I'm going to cut 17 inches. This tool is fabulous, you guys. It is from Hobby Lobby, and it's a rotary cutter. Let me tip you a little bit this way. So you're going to see me go with it. Ready? Okay, 17 inches. Okay, and it cuts the fabric. My thing, I think it divots right there. I was having this trouble the other night too. There we go. Okay, so that's my 17 inches. And then my other piece that I need is by 12. Okay, so I just open this all up like so. And we're going to get us 12. Now I'm going to tell you. The branding strip on these is persnickety, and it has its own little whatever, right? Cut that off. And we're going to get us 12 inches. I feel like I'm going to whap my phone with this. All right, 12 inches we're going to get with the fabric for the outside. Okay. There we go. And see, I still have plenty of it left. Oh yeah, I love it. It's fantastic. It's attached. It just takes a rotary cutter so you can close it. But when you press, you've got to press down for it to work. Otherwise, it's like loosey-goosey. But you can lock it into place. You can cover it. You can open it up so that way you can, but I have it set at work right now. Okay, so this is my outside fabric. Okay. Now we're going to cut the inside fabric. Okay. And my inside is going to be 14 1/4. I always cut my big piece first. I don't know why. I just do. But we need 14 1/4. If I was on my other table, my mat would have certain markings on it. Because some kits, we cut the fabric all kind of the same. Hey, the blue kits for this month are ready. And I'm excited about it. Okay, so 14 1/4 is my first cut. Okay. It is very slick. I like it because I don't have to wheelie it with my thing. Okay, and then I need to cut again with the branding strip. I just need to trim that, and then we'll be ready to cut 8 3/4. Okay, and I fold it in half. It's just a me thing. It's so I can see the numbers real good on the piece here. Okay. So I need 8 3/4 now. Okay, so just line it up to your 8 3/4 on your mat. You just line it, the top and the bottom. So if I was doing 8, this line right here, I would line it up on 8, and I would just right down. Okay, so you just line it up with your dots or your lines. Okay, and then you just cut, which is very nice. It's Hobby Lobby's brand, Sewology. My Hobby Lobby stopped selling them, but other people I've heard say that they still sell them at theirs. And then you just replace it with the rotary cutter for any rotary cutter. Okay, so there we go. We have our piece. It looks like I cut it a little wonkadoodle there. Doesn't that look that way? Let me see that. It is. It's bowing. You guys see that? Hello. We need to fix that. So we're just going to line this up. 8 3/4. 8 3/4. And we'll just cut that bow right off of there. It's because I had it folded. No biggie. All good now. You can never find the trimmer? Oh my goodness. I'll have to look on Amazon and see if I can find something similar. It is, in my opinion, it's very slick. I really think it's a good one. Okay, now we're going to start with our outside fabric. Okay, and we're going to work left to right. Pretend with me, okay? Pretend that this is paper. And you guys have seen me do this like 100 times where I lay it out like so, right? And then we do the miter cuts on the corners and stuff. And then, so just like that. So the only thing that's keeping it, the fold on the spine is going to be the fabric. But I got to tell you, this turned out so nice when you put the felt on the front. It makes it like squishy and it's kind of nice. So we're going to just cover one piece at a time with this, with the Fabri-Tac. So I'm sorry you're late too. All right, so we're going to do this. We're going to add some glue. I put my glue on my spoon and then spread it onto the felt. How many friends we got here? 74. That means 74 of you are very interested in this mouse book. Okay, so I'm just going to do that. There's Miss Rose. You always use felt now. I just like it. I like the feel that it gives. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, do you have to use it? No. Like I said, I don't have to use it. It's fine the way it is. You're never going to see the chipboard through this fabric. I started doing it because of the journal in a day and using just that as a piece. Now you can apparently buy sticky felt that has the sticky on it. I don't know. I've never used that. So, all right, we're going to take this and we're going to Badoop it right onto our piece of fabric, just like so. Okay, just like that. Pressing it down. Wait, what's going on? Carrie Hall, what's going on? I missed it. Your comment went zooming past. Oh, yeah. Update your app. That could be. Because you could do this in any style book. It doesn't have to be the mouse book, right? You could do any style at all. I'm just showing you how to make a chipboard cover today. All right, so we're doing a chipboard cover today. And we're just spreading that glue. I'm spreading it nice and even, so that way it doesn't seep through my fabric. You like the feel of the felt? I have you spoiled. I'm sorry. I know this glue is very strong smelling inside this room. It'll make me a little on the happy side. There we go. Hey, Larry. A bunch of ladies were saying hi to you after you had gone. I just want... I was just telling you.
Well, I can say hi back.
You can.
See if I can find the names.
Okay, we'll just scooch this
Sure,
over.
I won't be here because I'll be way behind.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's as far back as I can go.
look at how nice this is looking. This is looking good, you guys.
For anyone who said hi, Larry's saying hi back.
Jimmy Lou is flying high. She sure is.
Yeah, that stuff, I guess so.
Woo, I'll
There's
tell
a
you,
fan on
it
there.
is. I know. We should have the.
Ooh, how's that?
Will you put the fan on right there in the bathroom? It'll suck it out of here. All right, there we go. We'll get it cleared out of here. Don't worry. I'm a professional.
Hello,
Yeah, they're all saying hi to you now. Chat it up with them a little bit.
My comments are not coming up. I have no idea.
Okay, Carrie Hall, Larry clears his catch on his app,
There
and
you
that
go.
seems to help. But I really think like updating your app is very helpful.
I'm sure I haven't done that in like 6 months.
Well, it should update on its own, but it's 6 by 9, and then the spine is 2 1/4.
Deborah, hello. Deborah Anderson. I don't know.
Deborah is new, Larry,
Welcome.
and she's going to be joining us in the Bookmakers group. I'm so excited. First of all, welcome, Deborah. My old friends are going to welcome you.
There's Tina Hillman.
I think you were here the other day, but I saw you were watching some of my videos today.
There's Carrie King Hall.
All right, so this is the last of this part. Thank goodness. Whew. All right, and we're just going to press this down. Right on the fabric, okay? Whoop.
And there's Cruz. Hello.
Just like so. Okay, so now
Sly. Hello.
my cover is all kind of set and ready to go. I love that we got Mickey and Minnie on
Rose
here.
Clemens, hello.
Okay.
There's
Just
Tracy
spread it out
Watson.
with your hands. Give it a good press.
And there's Jill Brown, Kathleen Smith.
Okay, so now we're going to take this piece right here, and we're not. No, we're not. We're going to, now, see, you guys, pay attention. We're going to put this, we're going to wrap this around first, then we're going to put this on.
Yeah, to cover up all the...
Yes. All right, so before we do,
Is this a Mickey Plucker?
we're just trying not to say that word too
don't
much.
say that.
Not too much anyways. So, all right, so we're going to just trim down here like this.
Like my friend from Tremont, huh?
We're going to miter cut. Yes.
That's what his name was.
Okay, and we're just going to miter cut these corners. Sorry, Minnie.
There's who else am I talking to?
I was thinking the other day, it'd be fun to do a Miss
Worthy.
Piggy book.
And hello.
Anybody else think that it'd be fun to do a Miss Piggy book? That'd take some finding, some real cool stuff to get, but you know, Kermit and Miss Piggy. I'll have to look into that.
I think he's sitting there.
It has a real long piece.
I see that.
It's
wow,
like,
that's almost
just
amazing.
don't bump it. Okay, now we're going to bring this around. We're going to do a hidden spine. Yes, we are.
Yeah.
You can do an
See how good
exposed.
She knew that.
You could do an exposed spine too if you wanted to.
This is Lisa Wright. First time seeing your page. Welcome, Lisa Wright.
All right. Welcome, Miss
It's
Lisa.
not right. I didn't say that right. There's no R in there.
Oh, okay, Lisa. Welcome,
Just
Miss
call you
Lisa.
Hello, Lisa.
Lisa, welcome. You guys that are new, tomorrow at 11 o'clock, I'm going to be live over in, you have to go to Craft Round the Clock, okay? In Craft Round the Clock group, I'm going to be live selling over there. And then 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, you can come back here to the Messy Craft Corner. And we are planning a big sale. We got lots of goodies, don't we, Larry?
Lots of new stuff.
Lots of goodies.
Stuff, you betcha.
All right, I'm pulling this real tight.
So why do you put that gap in between there so that it holds
So
nice?
that way it will open and close. If you
Okay.
have it too close, Larry, what'll happen is you won't be able to open and close your page.
Okay.
So that's like kind of the crack in the
There's
spine.
Kim McGinnis, Janet McLaughlin, and there's Carol Edison.
I didn't,
Alex.
Judy, I didn't get it to her yet. Somebody asked something about what's an open spine or
Julie Lazarus.
exposed spine. There, Kim McGinnis. The exposed spine is where you can see the sewing on the outside. This one's going to be hidden. You won't be able to see that the pages are sewn in
You
here.
could do decorative, like, on the outside.
You could, if you wanted to. You could definitely
Have it
do
in
like,
sequence, make it look really good.
ooh, beads, buttons. Buttons would have been cool because you could have got a bunch of yellow buttons like Mickey and Minnie's buttons.
Judy, we haven't gotten out to take the nail out.
Yeah,
so
we haven't
hard
been
yet.
out. They had doctor's appointments and we had some things going on and then
Kevin's out. He's home because
yeah.
of the baby being.
That's not why we didn't go
No,
though.
no, but she has plenty of help out there.
She does,
And
yeah.
we were busy and they were busy, so we just didn't get there. Well, we talk every day and FaceTime
Yeah,
every day.
FaceTime, yep. Just about every day.
Yes, we do. Pretty close.
Yep.
There's Linda Jeremiah.
Okay, and we're just gonna spread this.
Yeah, I think that fan is definitely helping.
It does help, yeah. All right, we're pulling this in nice and tight. Nice and tight. Okay. And then I have something. Of course it's going to be in the last drawer I look.
Yeah,
Because that's how that works. I know, I was so excited. I said to Raquel, I found my little hammer.
I didn't even know you had that little hammer.
I did, yeah. It's for setting eyelets, but I don't even use it anymore. All right, one more tuck in here. What's the difference between Fabrifix and Fabri-Tac? The company who makes it is the difference.
Almost the same thing.
Me personally, I prefer Fabri-Tac, but other ladies, maybe they could tell you. I don't use Fabrifix, but you can totally use Fabrifix. If that's like a glue you have.
That's looking really good there, babe.
I'm a glue snob. Because you're new here, I'm going to tell you. I'm a glue snob. I like the glues that I like. I have 2 glues on my table. Neutral pH adhesive, which I think in about another week or 2 we'll be able to start having this in our sale again. And then there's the Fabri-Tac. That's what I use, anything fabric. So if you have something that you like fabric-wise, you can use it, okay? So I want to be careful because I don't really want my Minnie Mouses upside down, although it doesn't look like this is really directional very much. We're just picking kind of which one is going to be the better.
Whose birthday is it?
I don't know. Happy birthday.
Tracy Watson said, happy early birthday.
Well,
Have a great time tomorrow.
Whoever's birthday it is, happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
All right, we're going to do Fabri-Tac on the inside.
And whenever I hear the happy birthday polka,
Oh,
it's an
and
old polka.
by the way, the voice that you're hearing in here with me is my husband. That's Larry. If you missed it, we tag team craft last night, and if, in my opinion, we kind of brought that project home. I think that was a good project. I had fun. You had fun. They turned out really. They turned out really good. Yeah, we always have fun, but it turned out really good. So both of Jimmy's glues are awesome. Thank you. All right, so we're just gonna line this up. And before I press it down...
Ridley's birthday. All right.
Oh, Miss Roberta, happy birthday. All right, so there's that. Now, I'm just going to work left to right like reading a book, and we're going to add glue straight across. And then our cover will be kind of finished.
Oh, Monday. Okay.
Monday. Awesome. Are you doing anything fun?
Monday birthday.
Are you going out to dinner? Anybody see Molly? I didn't see Molly on here. She's probably watching the Memory Decks event. That's today. All right. We're just going to drag this across there. Okay. Just like so. Hold this over. Press that down. And we're just working left to right. Is what we're doing. And then we'll add a pocket at the bottom. Make sure you get glue right along your opening and closing, or it will pucker on you. Hope I'm giving lots of good tips that make you guys want to come back. And again, if anybody's doing a Mickey book and you need some mouse fabric, message me. I have lots. I actually debated on what I was going to use here because I have a couple other styles that I picked up, but we're going to make a tassel. So, oh, I said I was going to do a hidden spine and I went and I did all of this. Well, we're going to have an exposed spine now. How much experience do you need for bookmakers? None. So you can have little to none, okay? So Penny, if you made one before, that's a little bit of experience if it's been a while. But let me just tell you that you don't have to have any experience because we just have fun over there. It's $15 and I go real slow, answer all the questions. We just spent 2 hours together on Tuesday. To do the cover and stuff. So I was glad that it fell that way because Journal of the Month is this week. And Journal of the Month, having a real long one on that Monday and then turn around and have a real long one on Tuesday, it just gets to be a little bit, you know? So.
What's long?
When I have to do the beginning of the month, and it's Journal of the Month beginning, and then Bookmakers beginning.
Oh, it is a long,
so it kind of offset, but yes, absolutely. You come and learn. I'm gonna get you invoiced and get you in there today if we can.
Yep, feel welcome here.
Yep, and then you ask all the questions you need to. There's enough experienced bookmakers here. You're gonna see some of my friends. Carrie Hall has a page. Her page is kind of new, but she has a lot of. There's a lot of ladies here with experience.
Nice lady. You know that?
Yeah. All right, so there we go. Now I can't do a hidden spine because I went ahead and did all of the things here, but it's okay. A hidden spine I should have did differently. It's okay. I'm not upset. Nobody's upset. I'm going to sneak right behind you. I'm going to go grab me some lace. Some lace for a pocket.
Tomorrow dinner here. Saturday spending at the zoo with my mom, my sister, 2 nephews, and I, and 1 niece. All right, sounds good. Then out to lunch afterwards. Monday out to lunch with my mom and sister. Sounds good. Enjoy your mom and your sister and everyone you're around. Hello, Judy Moore. Judy said, oh no, a hidden spine.
I'm back. I'm back.
Did you find your lace?
I did.
If you can't find your lace, that's a disgrace.
It's out of place if you don't find your lace.
Yeah. Hey, you beat me on that one.
Okay, so we're going to put
Bring out Big
lace. We're going to break out Big Bertha. You betcha we are. Okay, so we're going to put lace on here as a pocket. Now, we could leave it sticking out a little bit, but I'm not going to do that because here's why, Larry. It's a Mickey Mouse book. Okay, so we're going to have Minnie in here too, so I can justify the lace for that, but not for it to be sticking out so much. All right?
When I was younger, Big Bertha used to be a big hammer.
Who said that?
That's what we used to call it.
Oh.
Big Bertha.
All right, so we're going to do this.
Big Bertha out, they'd say.
All right, and you're not going to be able to see the lace out the bottom. I use the cream because it matches the cream that's in the fabric here, okay?
Since the pretty lace, that's one of the lace that Jimmy Lou likes.
This is my favorite. And this you can get at Hobby Lobby. It is my absolute favorite. The girls in the Journal of the Month, they all got this lace this time, so... My bookmakers are every Tuesday. This week coming up, they will be on either Wednesday or Thursday. And that's because the Junk Journaling Jamboree is on Tuesday.
I guess WIGHT would be named right, would it not?
I'm guessing.
Sounds like an R.
Yep, and I have a schedule on my page. I sure do. All right, I'm adding glue up the sides. I'm finding where my fold is here, and I'm doing a little bit here and here, so that way it stays. Okay, and then we're just gonna dupe that up. But yes, I put a schedule out every week. This week is also a prayer and crafting week, you guys. So Sunday we'll be doing prayer and crafting. And it'd be anybody's book, I guess. I'm not sure which book, but... All right, so there's my cover with my piece in here. Okay, now we can do the signatures.
We're going to be talking a little bit about Hebrews chapter 12.
I just need those.
These two.
Yep. All right, I'm going to show you how to make a template so that way you can put 2 signatures into your book. And we're going to sew these right in here. Once we sew these in, that's going to be it for today. I know, boo, ha, ha, I'm sorry. But, you know, Jimmy Lou has things to do and get ready for tomorrow's sales and stuff. So, but I want to show you how to do this. So let's get cracking with it. All right. Yes, Miss Rose says if she can do it, anybody can do it. All right, I do have Big Bertha. She's right over here. She likes big books and she does not lie about it. And I think what I'm going to do is, you guys want to try and let's set some eyelets. What do you think? Let me go get some eyelets. All right. So I got my eyelet bin and I'm going to go black. We're just going to do black eyelets. Okay. And I need 6. These eyelets set really nice. I could do red too if I have enough red. Go ahead and vote. You want red or you want black on the spine? Yeah, I can make a YouTube playlist over there for this book. Absolutely. If that's what you like. Okay, my spine right here, where I'm going to show you how to make a template. Okay, my spine. Now this is called a We Are Memory Keepers trim and scoreboard. It's got scoring lines, which is really helpful. My spine is measuring 2 1/4. Okay, so I want my template to be 2 1/4. Okay, if I was making a hidden spine, I'd make it slightly bigger or smaller. I mean, 2 1/4, and then I need by how high, right? So how high is 9 inches. Okay, now I'm going to use a pen so you can see exactly what I'm doing. There's Miss Molly. Miss Molly, how are you? Okay, so 9 inches, half of 9 inches is 4 1/2, right? So there's the half of it. Okay, I come in a 1/2 inch here and a 1/2 inch from up here. Okay, we're making a template. And then I just want to find the center of this. Okay, and that center is at 1 1/8. Okay, so at 1 1/8, that's the center of my template. So if I was doing three signatures, you love ceramics, awesome. If I was doing 3 signatures, I would be using this center line, but I'm not, okay? So I'm going to come in a 1/2 inch here. Let's come in 5/8. Let's just mix it up a bit. 5/8 here. I'm messing with some of them. Turn this around this way, and we're going to come in 5/8 from here. Okay. It's just giving a little more wiggle room at the cover part. Okay, so we don't need to be worried about this line right here. I always mark which is my top. Wherever those 2 lines intersect is where my holes are going to get punched. Okay? On my book. Are you guys ready? You have ceramics on Tuesday and Wednesday nights 5 to 8:30. Oh, who said that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You can, the replays are always there though. The live is fun and we're on at 7. But honestly, I get it. I understand. Okay. We're going to put this in its place right there. Right there. And we're just going to I'm just going to use a clip. Just going to clip it. All right. Now we're going to use our Bertha. All right. Now, I saw a bunch of you saying about the red eyelets. Let's squeeze this back. All right. So, Big Bertha, it reaches all the way in from there. Okay. I put little paint marks here so that it shows me exactly where I'm going to punch. Okay. And then I just punch in my hole. Wherever those cross over. Okay, is where I want to drop those eyelets. And I gotta tell you, I'm using the wrong size punch anyways, because my eyelets are bigger. Okay, there's that one. That one. And up here. Okay. Now, if they're slightly off, I'm not too concerned about it. It's nice if they're all nice and even and uniform, but it's a homemade book, right? This part is your struggle. I hear you, Carol. I really do. I hear what you're saying because it can be, and it can be frustrating. But take your time, do the template. That's kind of like the important step there. Okay. I'm not doing beads on the spine. I don't have any beads pulled out. So let's see. If I have enough red, we'll do red. So we're just going to see the string, and that's okay. So I got 2, 4, 5. I need one more red. For 6. Okay, we got 6. There we go. Perfect. Okay. And I'll tell you what. I want to also put a hitching post. You know. I'm going to put a little hitching post on here, you guys. At the top in the middle. Okay, so I think I'll set my eyelets first and then we'll do that. All right, so I'm just going to set my eyelet. And this is just making it look pretty on the spine, okay? So see what that's going to look like with the, I think the red is a good choice. Okay, and then I just take my piece push that all the way down and get myself set for putting the eyelets on there. Okay. And then you just set the eyelet. Hang on. I always forget which end goes which. It's this way. This is the part that is hard for me. Is the eyelet part. Okay. That's because I think it's because I can't really see to press them down. So, but these are real nice eyelets, so they spread apart nicely. Let me just snip this off. Yeah, and you can keep your templates. I make new ones each time. Because otherwise I would just be explaining it to you how to do it. And that can be a pain, right? You want to see it done, not have to hear about it. But yeah, you can make a template. You can buy a template as well. We Are Memory Keepers has a real nice one. It's not really for this part, but so see, now my eyelets, that one eyelet just would pull the stinker, you guys. Hang on. The stinker of an eyelet here. Let's try that again. I don't think I had it lined up right. I think I just did it again. Nope, we're good. Okay, so here we go. We're going to put this in here. And I got to fish out one more red one. And then we're going to sew in the signatures, you guys, and we'll be done for today. If you want to, you can also use lace around your spine to cover up those signatures. I do not, but I will take, if you're going to fire up the air fryer, I will take some. I'm just going to make one to go in the fridge. Okay, I'll just make a pierogi then. That's all I want. Yeah, that's good. All right, so we'll press that down. Line this one up. There we go. Okay, so now my pieces are all ready to go. Okay, let's see. I'm going to see if I have gray thread. I have some gray, which I just think will look nice. This is like, wait, this is army green. Hold on. It looks gray. How about black, you guys? We'll use black. All right, this is waxed thread. They're putting in their food orders, Larry. Oh, before I get too far, Larry said, come on over, we'll make you some. Let me get my Bertha back out. I want to poke a hole for my hitching post up here at the top, right? Are you now? All right, so I'm just going right in between the two that are there, okay? And I'm just doing a hole there. And then put your screw part in from the back, from behind, like so. It is waxed thread. You can use embossing thread, but it's not really the best to use. All right, so I'm adding a little bit of Fabri-Tac to the screw part. And we're just going to screw this in place. And then if we make some tassel or some beaded charms, which is my plan here, we'll be in good shape. So, and then you just twist that on there. All right, till it's tight. You can get a screwdriver if you want to. I don't. I just use my hand till it's tight. Okay. All right, here we go. Got the signatures ready to my left over here. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to pull 3 times the height of the book. You're coming from upstate New York. All right, bring your appetite. And a fork. Better bring a clean fork. 1, 2, 3. And I give a little extra just so that way I'm sure to have enough. Okay. And then I've lost my bag. Okay. We're going to get a needle from in here. You guys will not want to miss the Craft Round the Clock sale tomorrow. I have sewing kits, okay? Sewing junk journal kits. Has a vintage pattern and all the fun stuff. Okay, what is happening here? All right, so here's my threaded piece. Now I'm going to use my piece here as a guide for where to poke my holes, okay? So we're taking this and we're going to fold it on that first line, okay? Then just lay this in your spine like so, okay? Top to bottom, and then use an awl and poke your holes. Okay, so 1 and 2. Okay, and then my bottom one down here is going to be 3. Okay, there we go. Now we're ready to stitch it in. I'm using kind of a thin piece of thread. I'm using a thin, needle. You like that style hitching post? I didn't like them at first, but I do now. So out through the center, we're going to come in through the bottom. We come in through the bottom. Make sure to get it in through your signature as well. Don't do like I just did. It's okay though. All right, and then you're going to pull it all the way to the other end. So if you go out the center and you come in the top, that's okay. There's no right or wrong. What you got to be careful of at this point is that you don't loop in your hitching post at the same time, because that can happen. And then we're coming back in the center. It's okay if you miss. If you miss, it just gives you a chance to come back in through your center here. Okay? Then what you want to do is you want to make sure that one string is on one side of that long piece and one is on the other. And then you're going to give it a nice tight pull. Now, I do have some charms, so I'm probably going to put charms on this. All right, and we're just going to tie this in a knot. All right, and I'm just going to push it off to the side. Okay, because I want it to be out of the way. But see, you can't see the signature till you open it. Then we're going to put something fun here. I got stickers and Mickey Mouse stuff and all kinds of fun stuff. All right, we're going to do the second signature the same way. So I'm using the part here to line that up, right? Poke my hole out through here. Yeah, you got to pull it tight, but not so tight that you rip or that, or you buckle. Like, because you can make your pages almost ripple, right? See, there's a couple things you got to keep in mind there. All right, so there are my pieces. My holes poke through. 3 times the height. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and a little extra. Oh, did I get him right on his nose? Did I really? Oh, I did. Right at the nose. It's okay. It's all good. There's no right or wrong way in junk journaling. If it was a hidden spine, we wouldn't see it as much. Hey, there's Crafting with Nani. How are you, Miss Liz? I'll have to check out your live then. She was in the Memory Decks event today. Hey, Yolanda, you just got home. We're working on a mouse book. All right, make sure your pieces are going in the right way. You don't want to sew something in upside down, have to go back and fix it later. And now we're going out these ones on the sides, okay? So here. Okay, and then we're coming in. I'm coming in the bottom. You can come in, ouch, you can come in the top if you want to. Go right through where you're all poked out. Okay, just like that. Okay, there we go. Sometimes it's a little tight. All right, now we're going all the way to the tippy top. And we're going out here and out through there. Then we're coming back in the center. You think I need more inventory? Okay, I hope that you're joking. Because we have a lot of inventory. What did you not get that you wanted, Karina, right? All right, coming in through here. All right, something is grabbing. What is grabbing? Hold on. All right, we're okay. And then we're just coming through the center. All right, so make sure one is on one side and one's on the other. Everything is very good here. Okay. I'm gonna shoot this a little bit. Okay, just like that. So I have a nice tails going out. Did I get him in the eye this time? Well, it's okay. It's all good. All right, so that's it. Okay, we now have the shell of a book. I just need I have a project box. I was like, I just need a project box. And then we can decide what we're doing cover-wise and all of that. So I did not put a link for the printables. Just go into Etsy and type in this mouse right here. Printable paper is what I did. I just did printable scrapbooking paper. Okay. And then you have all the things. We have pockets that will cover up. We got all kinds of goodness happening in this book, including some vintage Mickey Mouse stuff and this piece here, 2 signatures. All right. So, you guys, I hope you all have an amazing rest of your night. Whoever sent 200 stars, thank you so much. I missed that. But we appreciate the stars. They're not necessary, but they do help to keep the content here on this page free for everyone. Everyone is always welcome here, as long as you're not a scoundrel that are here to cause trouble. Well, maybe a little trouble, just not a lot of trouble, right? Okay, so I'm super excited about it. I think it's shaping up very nicely, and I'm very pleased with my eyelet placement. It's actually some of the straightest eyelets that I've done. This could have been over just that way, a little tish, but it's fine. So I'll see you guys tomorrow night, right here on this page at 4. The Craft Round the Clock sale is at 11 a.m. And let me show you real quick. Let me show one real quick, guys. Hold on. All right. So in the Craft Round the Clock sale tomorrow, we have these vintage packages for everybody. There's some vintage papers in here. There's, should have got 2 of those. But we'll have to go back and give a second one of those. But it gets 2 pieces from there. There's seam binding in here. There's lace in these. These are going to be $25. But you have to show up at the Craft Round the Clock sale at 11 a.m. to get one. Okay, so, and then they each have a pattern in it as well. So you're getting a pattern as well. All right, so you guys all have a good rest of your night. See you at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. 11 tomorrow morning. For I know, and they all have a hanky in them too, Lynn. for the sale. Again, that's in Craft Round the Clock. There's also, look, there's buttons. There's envelopes, there's paper, there's all kinds of stuff in here. A nice inspirational pack. And then we'll see you back here at 4 o'clock tomorrow for the sale. So 11 a.m. tomorrow, we're going to see you. We hope you have a good rest of your night. Remember to always be kind, you guys, because you never know what someone's going through. And I'll see you all real soon. Bye, guys.